Good morning, guys. So welcome to my channel. Thank you guys for clicking on this video and being here with me today. I am doing a what I eat in a day on WW Blue. That is the program I'm on to lose weight. So I'm going to be sharing everything that I eat throughout today. So I hope you guys are interested in this video. If you enjoy, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. I would love to have you here. And let's just jump right into my video. I already drank the Premier Protein coffee. You guys saw that earlier in the clip. That's the first thing I had along with my water in the morning. And now I'm gonna have like my second breakfast because that doesn't really keep me full too long, that Premier Protein. But it has been like an hour and a half since I've had it. So now I'm gonna make like a second real breakfast. So I will show you guys what I decided to make. Okay, so for my second breakfast, I am going to have some avocado toast. I'm using the 40-calorie Nature's Own bread and wheat, and I actually really like this bread compared to the Sara Lee. I'm going to saute up some sun-dried tomatoes, just a little bit of those to put on top. I'm going to drizzle some balsamic vinegar. I have a cucumber, the avocado, and fat-free feta. I always get the sun-dried tomatoes not in oil so that it is 0 smart points. And these just need to be heated up for like 3 minutes, just until they soften and kind of cook down. I have Joey here making a salad, so if you guys hear him in the background, it's because he is eating his lunch, which
world famous salad.
Yeah, he's making a really big salad. It has like what, cranberries, croutons, poppy seed dressing,
Parmesan cheese.
It's really good. So he's gonna make that. I gotta put this in the toaster real quick. Did you like that Premier Protein? You thought it was good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I haven't had it in so long.
Yeah,
I forgot what it tastes like.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't know if you guys are ready for this. Oh, look at that. You guys, try this. So good. Alright guys, I'm having a little snack. I have some black grapes with some lime juice. I just squirt this on the grapes after I wash them. And then I do a teaspoon of sugar-free lime jello. You can freeze them when they're this way. You can put them in the freezer just like this. I personally just like them cold. They don't have to be frozen, but they're good both ways, so whatever you prefer. But I'm gonna go ahead and have this as a little snack. All right guys, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna make for lunch. This is a current favorite. I had it the other day and I wanted it instantly the very next day, but I'm gonna show you what that is. It's a KFC bowl. You can change the ingredients around a little bit. I was told that these were 4 smart points, but they're 6 smart points. I noticed they were 170 calories, and then in the app under 4 smart points it was like 140, and I was like, oh no, the calories don't match, the points are wrong. I entered them in manually in the calculator in the app, and there are 6 smart points. So the ones from Winn-Dixie are 5, so I'll probably just keep getting those. But I'm still going to use this up, of course. It's 6 smart points. I would say it's still kind of worth it because you do get quite a bit. And then I'll show you the other things that go in it. And you just put it all together and it's so good. I'll show you. Okay, we have I love this chicken, Kali Power Spicy Chicken Tenders. I'm only going to do 1 for 1 smart point, but you can have 2 for 2, which is great. But we're only going to be doing 1 because I feel like for this you don't need a lot of chicken. The potatoes There is butter in this one as well, so 6 smart points for the potatoes. And then I'm going to be using some canned corn. I'm just going to heat this up. Use probably quite a bit of corn because that kind of bulks it up and it's 0. And then I'm going to make some ground gravy to go on top. And then I sprinkle a little bit of fat-free mild cheddar cheese. And there you have a KFC bowl with a little bit of salt and pepper. So good. So this is really easy to prepare. This chicken's been sitting out a little while. I kind of wanted to defrost them before I put them in the air fryer, so I suggest doing that. I feel like the chicken cooks a lot better when it's not so frozen. But I will put that in the air fryer, microwave this, microwave that, make the gravy, which takes like 5 minutes, and I'll show you what it all looks like and how I assemble it. ASMR. Okay. We're going to go ahead and assemble the bowl. So first, I like to get the potatoes out. I like to add 1 tablespoon of gravy to the potatoes first. I use 2 tablespoons of gravy total because it's 2 smart points. 1 on the gravy. Then I put my corn down. I put quite a bit of corn in there. I don't measure it. I'm going to put the tenders on. They're nice and crispy. I add just a little bit of cheese. Not a lot. And then last, 1 more tablespoon of gravy. And then I like to add a little bit of pepper. Here we go. Here is lunch. Look how delicious it looks. Like, I know this looks so good on camera. By far one of my absolute favorite WW meals ever. It's delicious, you guys. Everything you would want for comfort food. So this is a little bit larger of a portion for lunch. Like, this is a pretty big filling lunch, but this will keep me nice and full all the way until dinner, which I am going to have a little bit later of a dinner. So this is going to keep me nice and full where I'm not going to need to be snacking throughout lunch to dinner. So yeah, I prefer to do this, especially if it's something as delicious as this KFC bowl. Alright guys, for dinner I'm making ground bulgogi beef. I have 96.4. I am so happy I found that in the stores because that's not very common for me to find. So if you can find it, get it because it keeps the points nice and low. I'm going to be using some minute jasmine rice, and I'm also going to be doing a fried egg on top. It's so good with a fried egg, trust me. I have 4 garlic cloves minced up here. I have half of a white onion. I did 2 green onion stalks because I cook with green onion and then I save some for the top. And then I'm also going to throw in some carrots. You can do green beans, you can do anything you want, but I do like carrots with mine. And then for the seasonings, you need soy sauce, sesame oil, white wine vinegar, black pepper, and red pepper chili flakes. I'm going to add sugar-free syrup for this as well, instead of sugar. So add whatever you want, sugar-free syrup, sugar, or honey. Alright guys, I have it cooking now. I'm going to go ahead and add some of the sauce, and then I'm going to save a little bit for the top. I just need a little bit for the top. Most of the sauce is going to go into here. So I saved like a tablespoon. And then I'm going to add some of those green onions. Then I'm just going to let this cook down and get really thick and saucy. Let it simmer and bubble, and then it'll be done. And we're gonna serve it with rice, and then I need to make my eggs as well. Another reason why I like adding carrots to this instead of green beans is it just adds a pop of color. And I just think it looks nice. And I do love carrots. I can say my house smells amazing right now. I feel like sesame oil and soy sauce just smell so good, and the garlic and the onions smell so good. Okay, now that the bulgogi ground beef is done, I'm going to measure out the servings. I can't decide if I want to do a half a cup or 1/3 cup. It's a struggle. I feel like for dinner I want a bigger portion, so I'm going to do a half a cup, which will raise the points because I'll get less servings. But that's okay because I use the lean beef. I don't feel like it's going to be that high in points. Hopefully I can get like 4 servings out of this. So the first one I measure out is for my dinner. So I have the rice here. It's a cup of rice, and I'm going to do a half a cup of the beef for dinner. So that was 1 serving, and we'll see how many more we get. Okay, so I have 5 1/2 cups in here. Actually, I'm sorry, 4 in here, 1 in here. So I made 5 servings, so that will lower the points and it'll be nice and filling. So I'm gonna let that cool down before I put a lid on. Now I'm gonna add the toppings to my bowl. I found some kimchi in my fridge. I forgot I had it. So I'm gonna add kimchi. I'm gonna add the remainder of the sauce and green onions and the egg. So I'm gonna zoom in to this so you can see how good it looks. We're gonna drizzle the sauce on top. Oh my gosh. We're gonna add some kimchi on the side because kimchi is life. We're gonna add the egg and green onions. I love green onions, so I go crazy. And this is optional. This is rice seasonings. You can get this at the Asian market. There's like sesame seeds, seaweed, and like little tempura flakes. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that. And there you have it, you guys. Look at that. This is the bulgogi rice bowl. It is delicious. I mean, it speaks for itself. And then when you pop that egg on there, oh my gosh, the egg yolk with the rice and the beef and the veg and the crunch from the kimchi. Okay, you guys. The full recipe for this will be down in the description box below. If you guys want to check that out and make it yourself, check the description box. That's where the recipe will be. All right, taste test. So excited. It's gonna be a big bite because I want like a bite of everything. The egg.
Chain, getting paid over here. Chain, getting paid.
Alright, the last thing I am having is this for dessert. This is the Yo Crunch low-fat vanilla yogurt with Oreos on top. So I weighed in myself. I weigh myself in because I'm on the WW digital plan. My weigh-in was on Monday and I was down 1.8 pounds. So it felt so good to see a number go down on the scale and have a loss. It was just a really good feeling. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. So I want to keep the momentum going and keep seeing the scale go down. I feel like I have been incorporating more foods that I really want. More processed foods, which I've talked about this before on my Instagram, but I haven't talked about it in a video. But I'm just trying to do what works best for me and what I see progress in doing. for a really, really long time, I feel like I let other opinions and following certain like healthy influencers, I let that kind of play a part in what I was eating and what I was doing, and it clearly wasn't working. So I just noticed like there's times where I like feel like I need to eat healthy and I'm eating healthy, and then like that's all good and I feel good, and then I get burnt out because I'm not also incorporating more processed foods or more like snacks or things that I'm craving. Like I always try to avoid lots of, I mean, you guys, I don't know if it looks like it when I show my grocery hauls and like my what I eat in a days, but I always would try not to eat processed foods as much. And then I would just, we all know like once you start eliminating things, it kind of backfires on you, and that's what was happening. I was starting to really crave those things, and everything I was avoiding and eliminating, I would just binge and overeat on completely. So I'm trying to find a healthy balance with healthy foods, of course, and fruits and veg, things that I, you know, do enjoy, but also bringing in more foods that I liked and really want. And sometimes that is processed things. So yeah, I'm feeling really good, like really, really good about just everything. When I first started WW, I used to always say like, I can't believe I can eat this and lose weight. All I like concentrated on was like the points, ate whatever, as long as I was in my points, and like the weight just was like coming off. But then somewhere along the way, I feel like I just let other opinions get to me. Like I had a few comments like, if you eat fat-free cheese, like, you know, you're gonna gain weight, you're not gonna lose weight if you eat this processed thing and that processed thing. And even though I know logically, that is not true, but it did start to like play a role of like, well, what am I sharing? What am I influencing people to eat? Like, but really it's not my responsibility, and I've learned that like the only responsibility I have is like for myself, and I have to just eat what I want and do what I want to see the progress that I am working so hard for. So yeah, I'm just really happy that things are going smoother. The 1.8 came off. That made me really happy. I feel like I'm incorporating foods that I like and that keep me satisfied so that I can keep up with this forever. I know if I ate like perfect and ate super healthy all the time, I could not keep up with that, because that's not what I want to do. And you can't set goals that you know like you don't even really want. I don't want to be like this super healthy person that always eats that way. If I did, I would do it and I would be satisfied, but I'm not. So that's kind of my mindset right now. I'm pretty much rambling at this point. So I am going to hop off and take a shower and go to bed. I wanted to just say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. I always love reading your comments. Subscribe if you're not. I would love to have you here. I just hit 24K yesterday, so that was really cool to see. I'm getting closer to 25, which feels just so incredible. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Hope you're doing well. Bye guys.